Good morning, everyone. This is Kellyanne from Divine Messages and the High Priestess Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is going to be a collective reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Gemini. I'll be taking a look at your recent past as well as your present and near future energies for you. And I'll also be looking at any obstacles or challenges that you're currently working through. I'll also be asking Spirit for advice or messages today to help you along on your soul's journey as well. All right, I've already pre-shuffled with your energy so that we can get started. Remember that if this reading does not resonate with you for some reason, please be sure to take a look at your moon, which is your emotions, as well as your Venus or rising signs if you know them, because there may be some information there that you may find helpful, okay? Just as a side note, if there are any of you Geminis with your moon in the sign of Libra, tonight is a full moon in Libra, which indicates that, this is a time for you to make a firm decision about things. It's time for you to focus on yourself. It's also being able to see another person through the eyes of love, and it's going to be able to change your perspective to provide you with that balance and that level energy that you need as someone with a moon in Libra. Okay, that's how you feel safe and secure when you have a moon in Libra. It's like everything needs to be balanced and harmonious and equal, right? And that kind of lends itself to a win-win situation. Okay, that's just a side note. But today is a collective general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Gemini. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. Okay. So Holy Spirit, angels, my ancestors and loved ones that have crossed over, thank you for this gift of divination, and thank you for your blessings and protection. As I attempt to clarify and interpret these messages and advice that you have that you channel through me today, I ask that you please be as clear as possible, Spirit, so that I may interpret your messages and guidance correctly and provide guidance to my seekers. Okay, so let's begin. All right, so currently we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is major for Taurus. So Gemini, what I'm strongly getting here with this card coming up as your major obstacle or challenge that you're currently working through is that you may be involved in a relationship where you are wanting more of a committed sense. You may be feeling like it's time for you to level up in your relationship, like, possibly maybe you were dating someone and now you want to get engaged, or possibly like you're engaged and now you are wanting to plan for a wedding, or maybe you were dating and now you're talking about moving in together. So it's like this kind of sense of leveling up in terms of relationship. It's progress. It's arriving at a more mature level in your relationship, and you may be struggling with that for some reason. Maybe there's like issues between the two of you in terms of advancement, or possibly you may be feeling, anxiety about, moving forward in your relationship to a more committed level. So we'll be pulling some cards in a moment and we'll take a look at that for you. Okay. So let's take a look at your recent past energy. Let's see what your recent past energy is here. Okay, so far I'm pulling out the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, well, I have a bunch of cards coming out. We have the Fool, major for Aries. We have the Moon in reverse, major for Pisces. We have the Magician, major for Gemini. That's you. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, so what I'm strongly getting here, Gemini, is that you were really trying to manifest and bring something to fruition in the recent past. You were trying to make something work. You were trying to use all of your faculties and all of your energy to kind of make something, work out the way that you wanted to. Now, I am showing that there may have been some information that was obscure to you, or possibly something about your situation was not clear to you. Maybe something was being hidden, right? And that may have prevented you possibly from moving forward with this plan. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's like somebody maybe not being able to go through the steps or the planning phases of getting something accomplished, right? It's not a lazy energy, but it's like almost like a lax energy. Like somebody's not really putting forth the effort that they need to in order to make this plan happen. And with this 10 of Cups in reverse, I'm strongly getting that that was causing a lot of disharmony and discord in your relationship or in your plans that you were making to move forward. Now, I am seeing with this Fool card, you could be involved with an Aries. Doesn't have to be, it's just a sign. But with this Fool card, it's like somebody was thinking about, throwing caution to the wind and kind of taking a leap of faith here, going off on a new adventure, going off on a new journey, and kind of having this free spirited energy about this decision. And there is a sense of, with this 10 of Pentacles, of making sure that everything was planned for the future, right? Because the 10 of Pentacles really speaks to everyone in the home being set. Kind of, there's a sense of financial stability moving forward. It's kind of like a foundation card. Like everybody's being taken care of, everybody's being looked after financially, like all of your ducks are in a row, okay? But for some reason, I'm strongly getting here that perhaps there was an issue with planning or something not coming to fruition that has really given you a lot of stress about possibly moving forward in your relationship with this Hierophant card, or just about your commitment in general, or about this relationship. Okay, because maybe you're feeling like this is not manifesting or playing out the way that you wanted it to be. So let's clarify these cards and see what's cooking here. So first of all, let's take a look at the Hierophant. The Hierophant, to me, when it comes up as a reader, I kind of see this person almost as like a bishop, like an intermediary between like the earthly realm and the divine. It's like a spiritual counselor. Sorry. Apologies. My neighbor is having work done to her house and it's making my dogs go crazy. The workers are outside. So with this Hierophant, it's like somebody that you may be talking about your relationship. But in general, this card really has to do with commitment. It could even have to do with marriage or possibly planning for marriage. Like I said, it's about leveling up. So why is this posing as the current challenge? Maybe you're concerned about this person not planning. Let's see what's going on. All right, yeah, I'm getting the Star. So it's like with the Magician card and the Star, right? It's like you're planning for your future. You have these hopes, you have these dreams that you want to manifest. It's like you looking up into the universe and saying, please, this is what I want. Help me out. Help me make good decisions about this. It's kind of also can be like a restorative card, like a sense of healing. But it's really you knowing that like the divine is kind of stepping in and kind of interceding on your behalf, right? And when it comes up with this Hierophant card, I am strongly getting that divine intervention piece here in terms of what you're, currently working through. Like you may feel like this is something that you believe is supposed to happen, but in your recent past, you may be frustrated because you feel like this person's being a little bit lax in terms of, planning. There may be some information hidden from your view, and that's causing you a little bit of anxiety. So let's see what's going on. Why is this causing such a problem with this 10 of Cups in reverse? We have the Strength card. So you're being called with this major for Leo. You're being called to kind of rely on yourself right now, to kind of go within and be strong about something. So let's find out what that has to do with this, the Three of Swords. Sorry. Now, I am showing with this Three of Swords that something in your recent past has been very emotionally painful because this card represents heartache and heartbreak. So there may have been something that you have been going through where I'm strongly getting this has to do with your commitment and possibly taking it to the next level. And I'm strongly seeing that this may involve possibly the planning of something. And then maybe somebody wasn't showing the energy here that you would expect in terms of what it would take to move forward or level up in this relationship. And that may have been very, very difficult or painful for you with this Three of Swords here. Let me move these down so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, because you do have this Ten of Cups here, which speaks to, you know, things being all out of sorts. Very disharmonious energy here. Let's move on to your current energy, Gemini, to see what's going on. What is the current energy for Gemini, please, Spirit? Current energy for Gemini. What is the current energy for Gemini, please? What is the current energy for Gemini, please? All right, we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a mature masculine energy. It's earth energy. It could be Taurus. It could be Capricorn, Virgo. It doesn't have to be. This is somebody typically who is a planner. This is somebody who really, is very good with money in terms of investing, putting money away for a rainy day, making sure, the finances are secure. This could be like a business owner or an entrepreneur, possibly a self-employed person. Doesn't have to be somebody that typically, you get a sense of wealth about them. Maybe not wealth in an extreme sense, but somebody who's got all their kind of ducks in a row in terms of their finances. They're comfortable. Okay. Now you also have this Three of Cups here in reverse and the Tower in reverse. So what I'm strongly getting is that there may be, if it already hasn't transpired yet, it may be coming, some kind of unexpected ending here. Okay, which may have to do with you feeling like there's no sense of rejoicing here. There's not going to be a reunion of sorts, maybe with your person or with a group of people. There's really a sense of like not being able to celebrate, not being able to rejoice here. So let's see what else is here, and then we're going to clarify these in a moment. Okay. And it could have to do with this King of Pentacles, this earth energy. Let's get one more, please. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you have the World. So what I'm strongly getting here, Gemini, is that this cycle is not closed out between you guys. There's not a sense of closure here or completion here, but I am seeing that somebody is very, very resistant to allowing this to be over. Somebody's fighting this ending here, all right? Now, you have the Three of Swords and you have the Three of Cups. Now, sometimes when there are a lot of threes, it can indicate a third-party situation. It can indicate somebody meddling or being in the way of a relationship. It has to do with another person, okay? Doesn't have to be that way, but based on the fact that you have the Three of Swords here with this disharmonious energy in the home, and then with this Tower moment and the Three of Cups, I'm strongly getting, even in the current energy, that somebody is resisting this relationship from being over. And it could be because this is what you've been planning for. You were trying to manifest this. You were trying to make this come to fruition. You have the Star card here, which is, your hopes and your dreams. You have the Hierophant card here, which has to do with your commitment, possibly marriage, planning for something, maybe a wedding. I'm not sure. But it has to do with something in your current energy, which is showing me that there's going to be some hesitancy about allowing this to be over. Somebody's preventing this or avoiding this ending, and it has to do with not being able to rejoice and not being able to have a reunion or a reconciliation with this person. Now, I am seeing the Ace of Cups, which is a brand new beginning in love, and I am seeing the Moon here, which is major for Pisces, so you may be involved with a Pisces, or it could just be that something is just not clear to you right now. In the current energy, something is being withheld or something is being hidden or it's obscure. You don't have all the information about this new opportunity in a relationship or love here with this Ace of Cups. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. Okay. Yeah, I'm also getting the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You had the Ten of Pentacles in the upright in the recent past. So when it's in reverse, this could be you or your person kind of having this kind of upscale mindset, right? Because sometimes having money, and you have this King of Pentacles here. So your person may be someone who has some money, or maybe this is you. When you have this card in reverse, it kind of speaks to somebody not being able to let go of the idea of the financial place in life that they had at one point. And when that happens, it makes it very difficult for people to move forward because, it's like once you drive a Mercedes, it's very hard for you to go into a Honda, right? Once you kind of live in a big fancy house, it's very hard for you to move on and live in a cottage and be happy because it's like you get very accustomed to having things a certain way or having financial means that you've grown accustomed to, and now suddenly you maybe are not able to have those things anymore. There could be a situation here with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse with this Moon card that possibly this King of Pentacles or this person that handles the finances may have had a bad stroke of luck in terms of their finances, or possibly they made an investment that maybe didn't pan out like they thought it would, and that has lent itself to a sense of lack or a sense of a different type of financial way of life that maybe somebody's not accustomed to. That's what I'm strongly getting here. Let's see about this Ace of Cups. Can I have clarification for this Ace of Cups, please? Clarification for this Ace of Cups. All right, I'm getting the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess, this is also major for Pisces. So you may be dealing with a Pisces or a water sign at least. Don't have to be, but doesn't have to be that. You've had to kind of use your intuition and follow your heart and your gut about this. You've had a feeling that something's not right here. You've had a feeling that something's being hidden from view. You feel like somebody's hiding something from you. You feel like there's some kind of situation here, possibly where somebody's pursuing a new love interest, or possibly there's something wonky going on here. And you're sensing that. Like somebody's not moving forward in the way that you had hoped with your plans between the two of you, and now something's awry. Something's not right. Okay? So let's kind of clarify that and see if we can figure out what's going on, and then we'll move into your near future placement. Tell me about this High Priestess and this Three of Cups in reverse. Tell me about the Three of Cups in reverse. Let me know when you're ready, Spirit. Because somebody's really resisting this thing being over, and you also have the World here. It's showing that there's no closure here. There's no sense of completion. Yeah, it has to do with your relationship. It's either your relationship with your person, or you're wondering if something's going on and this person is now in a relationship with someone else, right? With this new beginning, with the Ace of Cups. Okay, let's move on to near future placements and see what's going on. Spirit, can I have near future energy, please, for Gemini? Near future energy for Gemini. All right, I'm getting the King of Swords in reverse. Let's see who else. The King of Swords in reverse is a mature masculine energy of somebody who's having a very hard time leaving their emotions out of this so that they can make a logical decision about something. You have the King of Wands and you also have the Six of Swords. So I don't know if these are two different energies, two male energies here, and possibly this is you deciding to pursue a new relationship, or if this is the same person, just displaying, different personality traits. But I'm strongly getting the sense with these threes that there is a third party here. Okay. With the King of Wands, this could be Leo Sagittarius. This is fire energy. Doesn't have to be. It's just about the cards. But sometimes I like to throw that out there. It helps the reading to resonate with people. With this King of Wands, this is somebody who goes after what they want. This is a very motivated, fiery person. Somebody who has good self-esteem, They tend to get what they want. Very motivated, very driven, right? Now, for whatever reason, someone here, sorry about that, little fundraising requests. Okay, so what I'm strongly getting here is that somebody here in your near future placement, Gemini, is really making it very difficult for you to leave the past in the past and move forward. Okay, so I don't know if this is you or your person, but somebody's having a hard time recognizing that something is not for them. It's no longer serving them. And somebody's needing to be able to move away from this, but even in the near future, they're still having a very difficult time. Now, remember, I did mention, Gemini, that you have the World card here in reverse, which also indicates same, that this is not over between the two of you. So whatever transpired here, someone here is having a very difficult time letting this go. They're having a very difficult time letting this be over. There may be a third party situation here. I'm strongly getting that all of this discord and this disharmony has to do with you wanting to progress in your relationship and plan ahead moving forward, but for some reason that wasn't happening. And then you maybe had found out about some information that was being hidden from you, maybe involving a third person, or in reverse, this could be you in having a third person involved in this relationship where you have to make choices between two people. I'm getting the two masculine energies here. Okay. Now, I'm also strongly getting that there is some kind of situation here which has to do with maybe somebody being financially secure, somebody who's kind of arrived, and maybe that's hard to let go of because, like I said, like when you drive a Mercedes, you don't want to go to drive a Honda, and that may be difficult to let go of. Or it could be a situation where somebody has maybe come to a point in their life where they're having a lot of financial difficulties because they didn't plan ahead for the future. That could be another scenario here. But somebody's having a very difficult time being logical about this decision because they want to go after what they want, but at the same time, they're not able to leave the past behind. So let's get some advice from Spirit and see what the heck is going on here. This is a little bit confusing, Gemini. There's a lot of energies here, a lot of people involved, I'm getting. Can I have some advice, please, for Gemini to see what's going on? Some advice from Spirit, please, for Gemini. What is going on? Don't mind my dog. Some advice, please. Okay, so I am getting the Hangman, which is major for Pisces. Card is in reverse. I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune, which is Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus. That is in the upright, which can indicate a change of events in your favor, like a stroke of good luck. Now, I am seeing the Eight of Wands in reverse, which could be some kind of miscommunication or misinformation, or it could be some kind of message or communication that you're waiting for that is going to be stalled. There's going to be some kind of stalled message or some kind of communication that you're waiting for, but it's kind of like in limbo right now. It's like you're not getting the information that you need moving forward. Now, with the Hangman in reverse, this could be, again, this is a Pisces card. This could be somebody being a little bit impatient, right? Because now it's like you want to move forward. You're sick of being in limbo, but for some reason you're just not able to kind of see things from another person's perspective. And it could be that inability of you not being able to kind of change the way that you view things or change the way that you see the current situation that is preventing this information or this communication that you're waiting on from coming in. Because I believe that you're waiting for some kind of information about the situation in order to decide how you're going to proceed with this Wheel of Fortune, because that does indicate that things are changing in your favor, but there's some kind of stalled energy here. So let's clarify this Eight of Wands and see what's going on. Spirit, what's this Eight of Wands in reverse? Okay, I'm getting the Chariot. Yes, what did I just say? Chariot major for Cancer. There's some kind of stalled energy. It's kind of showing me that unless you can change things the way that you see things or envelop this new way of perceiving your situation, you're not going to be able to move forward. You're going to remain in this stuck energy. So whatever this situation is that transpired here, Gemini, you're going to have to look at things very differently, or perhaps embrace the mindset of the other person and kind of demonstrate empathy for possibly how they feel about the situation, or else you're never going to move forward. That's what I'm strongly getting here. Okay? So this is what I have for you today, Gemini. I hope that this reading has helped you in some way. If so, please like, comment, share the video, and subscribe to my channel. Every little bit helps my family, and I appreciate your support so, so much. I apologize for my voice. I was getting over bronchitis and an upper respiratory infection. I may have said that already. I don't know. I do hope to see you at your next reading. Please always remember to keep gratitude in your heart no matter what. It's important. Okay? Thank you, and God bless.